Well, I'm here with Don Close, who's with Rabo Agrifinance. We're at the trade show at the 2014 Cattle Industry Convention, and we've been talking here to some of the producers about a new study that Rabo Agrifinance has come out, developed in application to the beef industry, and I wonder if you could tell us a little about the study and some of the key points.
Sure. What we've done is we've taken a look at the use of choices of product by cut. We've taken a look at the growth that we see in ground beef consumption as a percentage of total beef, and then trying to make some evaluations over shifting consumer taste and preferences and the traditional production model, looking at is there some misalignment of what consumers are wanting and what the industry is producing. If that is in fact true, then what adjustments could be made to better align that production model with consumer demand?
We heard this morning in the Cattle Facts Outlook Conference that with production down in a lot of parts of the world, and with a lot of beef from places like Brazil and Australia going to China or to other markets, that we really kind of have a shortage here of lean beef, some of the lean beef that would traditionally go into our ground beef mix.
I think it's a very real issue. I think they made a great point, but it's twofold. But as we've seen the double-digit decline in weekly cow slaughter through the second half of 13, projections are we'll see a week-over-week double-digit declines throughout 2014, possibly beyond. So not only has that domestic lean beef supply tightened, but with the ratcheted competition for lean beef supplies in the international market, the U.S. is certainly going to be at a higher level of competition for those available supplies. From the research that we've done, certainly some of that core data was provided through the Beef Checkoff. From there, we've done some research work surveying retailers, asking them what share of their total beef sales were ground product, and the retail sector is where we got the biggest amount of change from what historically been viewed as the norm. And the combination of HRI ground beef being at roughly 63% of total beef usage. If we ratchet up the retail sector to 60%, then put the two uses back together, we're looking at total beef consumption something in the 60 to 62% of overall beef usage. So yes, we are seeing a growth curve. One other thing that I would add to that, if we look at some of the BLS data and the all ground beef to all steaks ratio, historically, all steaks 2.5 to 2.7% above all ground beef. That price relationship has declined down to a 1.5 to 1.7, clearly showing a growth in both price and demand for the ground beef.
So that really should then benefit the domestic producer, I think, benefit the value of our beef production within the domestic market.
I think you're absolutely right. While it might cause some uncertainty over what we're producing and what to deliver to consumers, the fact that we're seeing growth in any sector and seeing the overall demand improvement that we've seen certainly for last year, I think there is a positive sign in all that news.